Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing? So, as Dave said, I'll be doing the gospel moment. And I'll read, and then we go through. Today, the message is on chapter 23, item 9, and says the following. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to separate a man from his father, a daughter from her mother, and a daughter-in-law from her mother-in-law. And a man will have as enemies those of his own family. That's on Matthew chapter 10, items 34 through 36. And the gospel according to Spiritism really help us out. And Kardec actually had an entire chapter for those messages that he calls strange morals. Not only this item, but the entire chapter has what he calls the strange morals, some unique messages that really help us reading the gospel to understand what those really means. First, when you read the message, at least myself, when you read it, it's very hard to grasp it. Why Jesus, like the most peaceful, loving person that have walked on earth, that he actually not only teach, but he actually walk his message of love. He share his love, would say such a thing, right? That he would separate father from son, mother from daughter. Why would he say that? So that makes us question a lot. And thank you, the gospel according to Spiritism comes here to help us out, right? So we got to think first about a couple things, actually. We got to think about the time, right? Jesus came 2,000 years ago. So where were we on our evolution? Not only us as spirits, but the actual earth, right? We progress, us and the earth. So that was back 2,000 years. So we got to consider the time, location. We got to also take into consideration the language, right? Our language translations, our language is pretty weak. I recall on several passages on the Spirit's book that Kardec asked the spirits, and on the answers, they actually mentioned that, well, you can say that due to the language of your language. So there are not words that can actually describe. So we got to understand that too, that our language is very poor. So sometimes you have a hard time, getting the real message. And also, Jesus spoke through parables, right? He didn't say the things, he spoke through parables. So we got to consider all that when we actually analyze the message. And also, if you think about it, like every new idea, everything new that comes that is going to contradict what it was there before is going to create challenge. It's going to be hard for us to accept it, right? Jesus came and told us to love ourselves, to love our enemies. It used to be an eye to an eye. So how come can we actually understand that, to love our enemy? It's very hard. So it's very contradiction to the time. And it's still today, very contradictory. And the people that are used to it, that sometimes actually takes benefit from it, don't want to accept. So they're going to fight it back. They're going to fight it back. They're going to contradict it. But if the message of Jesus, which is a message of love, comes with a very good, solid foundation, it's going to come to stay. It's going to take time for us to accept it. It's going to take a lot of lives from us, but we're going to get it. We're going to understand the actual message. But it is, in the meantime, we're going to see, that he didn't really bring peace because he knew that how we're going to react. He knew that we're going to fight it back. So he brought the message of love, but it's not him, it's us that could not capture and understand the real message. So just to conclude, I guess, we got to be very thankful for the message, very thankful for Jesus, for his examples, and for the gospel that really help us out to understand and live the message. Because we all going to progress. It is the law. So, thank you.